This is my Zeiss Ikon Ikoflex. This one, I have a problem with the shutter, but it's a cool little twin lens reflex camera. It's wrapped in leather, except for the knobs. Everything has a little piece of leather, and it's real leather. It's a heavy little camera. It has something, I don't know if that's original or what, but that's the shutter release. We have the shutter-cock down here, and the lenses are in great shape. It's the top one that you view from is it says 7.5 centimeters, 3.5, 1 to 3.5, and this one is a Carl Zeiss Jena. It's F is 0.75, 0.35. It's the Tessar coating. So to cock it, you pull that, and that should trigger it, but you can manually do it. But the leaf shutter is stuck. And then we have the two little things here that you move. This one's for speed, the seconds, and this is your aperture. And so you can see them right here, but the windows are pretty cloudy, so you really have to look at it. And you can, this one goes, let's see, let me get this one. F-stop's 22, 11, 8, 5.6, 3.5, and then I don't know if that says bulb. I don't think it says B. And then here we have the seconds, which go, there's bulb. Okay, so there we go. And yeah, I wish it would actually stay open, but I don't know. Take it out of bulb mode. And this, it really, to move this, you can, I mean, you want to do it slow because, I mean, you feel resistance, and that's okay. This is a quirky camera. Everything I've read about it says lots of people, they think it's broke, when actually it's not. There's like this, I haven't actually used this camera, but to get, you have to do like reset the counter. Here's how you turn it manually. When you load the film, it knows there's the uptake reel. Let's open the back. Ooh. So we have the uptake reel, and there's a little mechanism in there that registers. You got the film in there. Somehow it knows. We have our little the slide here for seeing how many pictures, what the thing is. So this one, it's a little, just pull it down. It's a little tiny tab there. It's almost hidden. Interesting triangular mount there with little feet. And here we have the focusing knob and the wheels, which there's the one you pull to get the spool out, and that one you pull to put the spool in. Let's look at the top of it. So slide that. Oh, this one has a little exposure guide here, which is really cool. See if we can look at it. It's very reflective, it's hard to see. But these little metal flaps are there. Here we have a little square hole for you to look through. And if you push on the front, you can manually aim there. Instead of looking down through, there's a little magnifier, so you can look through that to make sure it's, it's finely focused. Let's see if we can see anything. Put that down. There, you can see stuff in there. So the images, it's actually very good. The screen, it's glass. Some of them are plastic. It's pretty solid. And if I wanted to make sure it was in focus, I could use a little magnifier to make sure. And then when I try to focus it, notice the whole sort of plate up at the front moves in and out, so they're both matched up. Put this down. There. And on the outside we have the Zeiss Ikon logo here. So this would have been contemporary with the Rolleiflex, roller cords. There we have leather there. I mean, it's a little beast. I've seen different versions with a black little thing saying what the camera is, the Ikoflex. I don't think Zeiss Ikon really was successful with the twin lens reflex. I have the original leather little carrying case, the one where it's just you flip it open just like the Rollies. The bottom is interesting. There's a little thing you can actually mount this on a tripod. It's meant to be kept, you hang it around your neck and all. And this one, the leather has messed up and the stitching's gone, and it's basically holding on for its life. And this here on the front, where there's this thing sticking out, I don't know if someone welded it or glued it on, but that pretty much tells me it wasn't there originally. And I haven't looked at other models to see what they've done. So when you put it in the case, you have to put it in the case and then you put the straps around here. I had to take the straps off to get it out of the case so I could actually look at it. If it's in the case, you obviously can't see what picture you're on, which is a little interesting. I don't think they thought about that. And I'm going to put it back in the case. So I'm going to just drop it in, and it has all those little cutouts. And screw this bottom plate on. Another thing, if you notice, the mount is actually a little off-center. It's not centered, which is another little odd thing about this. But the camera, yeah, everything I've read says it's an odd camera. But it is a Zeiss Ikon. It has the lovely lens, and I think it's a good collectible camera. But anyway, that's my Ikoflex.